Hey guys, today's my birthday. That means no reviews today. Also, don't mind the look. I'm just reflecting on my old art style. 1 month is a long time, dude. Oh boy, a polite someone has finally knocked on the door.
It is I, Sumu Brian. Oh, God. What kind of shitty art style is this?
Of course it's you. Hello, Brian. Want to play Sonic Mania?
Hold on a second, Retro. Let me fix this. Now this is much better. Don't you say, Retro?
Why, my Luigi?
Crash Twinsanity. So, since the two of us weren't alive in the 90s,
I wish I was.
we don't have much experience with this Bandicoot. Does he even look like a Bandicoot?
He's got the nose.
But in case you don't know, it goes like something like this. He's basically the mascot of PlayStation, well, PS1. Just like Mario with Nintendo, and that blue speedy spiky known as Sonic the Hedgehog, you know, for Sega. Actually, come to think of it, Sonic and Crash share a lot of similarities. Well, not character-wise, but you know, developers and history-wise. I think you all know the story. Crash was made by Naughty Dog.
But after the 3 games and Team Racing, Crash fell a similar fate to Spyro. Though it wasn't as painful. Dear God, these games. Naughty Dog really wanted to develop games for Sony without the restrictions of Universal's. But since they technically own Crash, their only option was to stop making Crash Bandicoot games and to be bought out by Sony, while Universal's went to create... this.
And so, since Wrath of Cortex, as the games implies, didn't do so well, they made another one. You know, where they went insane. I wonder if I'll be okay in this review. So Crash Twinsanity was made by Traveler's Tales. They are best known for making the LEGO games, as well as Sonic R and that other Sonic game we don't talk about.
And so Crash Twinsanity was released for PlayStation 2 and Xbox on the 20th of September 2004 in North America, the 8th of October 2004 in Europe, and the 9th of November 2004 in Japan. So, will Crash Twinsanity be better than Wrath of Cortex? And is it fun?
And will I become Nicolas Cage throughout this review?
And have I taken my toilet time today?
Will Retro become Jim Carrey?
And will I get back to my pizza realm as the Pizza Lord?
And will Crash become Mark Lafaro? So the story begins on this island, also known as Insane Island. Coco is trying to catch a butterfly, and there's a gun. Anyway, we then cut to Crash. Okay, what the f are you doing, Crash? Anyway, we get this abomination, and then this skunk, who talks to us, specifically. Can I just get out of the way? Thank you.
Surprised to see me, Crash?
Oh my. Cortex is getting in touch with his feminine side? I feel you, bro. I sometimes want to be known as Retrominimii. I want to be blonde.
I don't need to see Retro's weird side.
The rest of the story is Crash and Cortex teaming up because they both really want those shiny crystals.
Avert your gaze or you'll go crystal crazy!
But also to stop these 2 new villains from another dimension, the evil twins, from destroying their island.
We're brothers from another dimension.
Okay, but these 2 want to destroy the island because they're treated like It's like the shittiest motivation I've ever heard. It's even worse than Tetro.
Hey, cut me some slack. I didn't get many chances to show up.
Get out. Your time will come. And by that I mean, you'll never show up again.
The gameplay is very much like most Crash games. You run, you spin, you jump, you eat fruits. But now, instead of linear hallways, the entire world is open. Much like Spyro. Be happy. You still have a linear goal to get to, but now you have so much freedom to explore.
Are you sure we have freedom? I mean, it's not like we have to replay levels against our wills.
Well, it's mostly sandboxes with small linear paths connecting each other, but it still feels pretty cool. It shows you how interconnected these levels are. Most of the time. You play as just Crash at the start of the game, but soon you could play as both Crash and Cortex.
That's right, you get to play as Cortex in a variety of playstyles, including Crash and Cortex being the shit out of each other, which can lead to some interesting animations. Crash using Cortex as a hammer, and I'm gonna use Retro to beat the shit out of Bubsy.
Wait, what? You can also play as Cortex alone, where you can use his gun and hop. He's fit. There's even a new character called Nina, Cortex's niece. Or daughter? Which is it, Cortex?
My daughter, niece.
What? Nina uses her mechanical arm to grab onto grappling hooks. Apart from that, she's essentially Crash Bandicoot. The new gameplay styles are good, however, they just come and go. Apart from the final boss, you only play as Nina once. You barely get to play as Crash by himself either. The majority of the game is Crash and Cortex, whether it's throwing him at switches, Super Monkey Ball, Cortex getting chased by Bumbly Bumbles, a puzzle where he gets stuck in a pipe, or sliding down a mountain while using Cortex as a snowboard. And this... he just lost his Pokédollars. The gameplay is simple and good. I like it. What about you, Brian?
Fish?
Which brings me to my favorite bit about the whole game. It's humor. It's weird, it's stupid, and I love it. I don't care about how everyone hates it. I think it's the best out of any Crash game. It's wacky, it's crazy, it's goofy. It's like the Holy Grail. Except no coconuts.
Just like Retro said, the humor is really good, really hilarious, and the best of all Crash games. Well, I haven't played all the Crash games, and I didn't play a lot of Crash 1. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna show you our favorite clips.
It's true. Blondes do have more fun. I'm okay. The spikes broke my fall. 3 years I spent alone in the frozen Antarctic wastes. And I missed you. Lunch? I think he might... Wait, hold on a second. Spyro? As for how the game looks? Meh, I like it. It's certainly 10 times better than Wrath of Cortex. Minus the in-game models by a slight amount. But it looks alright.
The visuals do look good for the time. The VMS looks a lot cleaner and decent, as usual. It's much better than how Persona 3 and 4's 3D models look. But the Persona games always have the best music, no matter what.
Are you kidding me, Brian? This soundtrack is awesome and there's not even any instruments. The songs were composed by a group called Spiral Mouth, using nothing but the sounds that come from your mouth, or a cappella. And they did an amazing job with just that. Hands down, the best soundtrack in any video game ever.
Now don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great tracks in Crash Twinsanity. But nothing beats Persona's music. Nothing. But at least game music is still good. Unlike other musics. Seriously, what the hell was wrong with it?
It's mostly bad. As for the end of the game, not much. Final boss is alright. An evil Crash gets hungry. This happens. Okay, I take it back. The ending is sweet! And that's Crash Twinsanity. What do we think of it?
Well, considering the fact I'm in my Nicolas Cage voice right now, I say we've gone insane.
In other words, it's pretty good.
Though I have to ask, Mark, how you doing as being Crash? I'll definitely recommend this game if you can handle the insanity. But don't get the Xbox version, it has a few problems. I wouldn't recommend this as your first Crash game. But overall it's one hell of an insane game, so I definitely would say buy it. So what about you, old man who has an evil clone cliche?
Well, it's unfinished, I will say that. I did find 1 or 2 funny glitches. The game is pretty short and, well, I wish the gems went back to being a secret ending once all of them are attained. Seriously, no amount of concept art will ever make this worth it. But the change in gameplay is good. I love the humor, the music, oh, and overall it's interestingly great? I feel like there was another word. So yeah, thanks for joining in on my birthday, Nick.
No problem, Jim. And thank you for all your money. I'll see you around.
Wait, what? What just happened? Hello, finally able to record for an end card, thank God. Thanks for watching this review. I kinda enjoyed planning it, making it, and working with Shimoda Brian. There were plans for more Gmods, but due to time constraints and because, well, I really wanted to get this done on my birthday, we kinda cut a lot of content here. Kinda like the game. Which is a real shame because there's a lot of good stuff we planned. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed the video and shout out to Shimoda Brian, he's fun to work with. Also, sorry for not doing the other videos with the voice shout outs. I might as well do a little bit now. Let's see, what was it? Spiral Season of Ice. It was really good to work with. Shout out to Mr. Foe, he's good to work with. He was sick while doing it, but even so, he soldiered on through it, so props to you. And the Pac-Man arcade games, I actually had fun doing it, and I kind of felt a little bit proud of some of my edits. Obviously, there was a few lazy parts. Come to think of it, all my reviews are lazy. Yeah. But I hope you enjoyed all the other reviews, including this one, and I look forward to making more reviews for you. So yeah. Happy birthday to me.